Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the galaxy, and welcome back to ADHD. With Season 2 of The Mandalorian set to debut in just a few days, I thought that it would be fun to give you all my predictions for the upcoming season. Some of these will be quite bold, but I always was a bold one.
You are a bold one.
That's what I just said. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? These are 5 predictions I have for The Mandalorian Season 2. Prediction 1. We'll get a Clone Wars flashback featuring Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. This is one of my bolder predictions I have for you, but I wouldn't entirely rule it out. There may be a few characters appearing in this season of The Mandalorian who could provide us with such a flashback. Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, maybe Rex, to name some. Adding to the fact that it would be awesome to see this time period in live action is that it would be a fantastic way to build even more hype for the upcoming Obi-Wan series. If that's even possible. I know everybody is super excited for that. Furthermore, where there's Obi-Wan, there's usually Anakin, so we could see Hayden Christensen again as Anakin for the first time since 2005, and that would be a huge bonus. Prediction 2. Grief Karga meets his end. I was actually somewhat surprised that Grief Karga survived Season 1, seeing that his little character arc seemed to be complete. I thought he'd die in the final battle with Moff Gideon's forces, but thankfully I was mistaken. Carl Weathers is a national treasure, and I'm happy we get to spend another season with his character. However, I can't shake the feeling that it will be the last such season. The show has already shown that it isn't afraid to kill off important side characters such as Quill or IG-11. I hope I'm wrong, I truly do, but this is one of the predictions I'm most confident in. Prediction 3. Ahsoka will appear, but not until the last episode. It only makes sense for Lucasfilm to tease that Ahsoka will be appearing in Season 2, only to string us along episode by episode waiting for her to appear. Not only will it keep people watching week by week, but it could also lead to a very interesting climax for this season, and perhaps another classic Star Wars moment where we finally meet live-action Ahsoka for the first time. So yes, I think that this prediction is very plausible. The Mandalorian will likely spend all season trying to track down the Jedi and will only encounter Ahsoka in the very last episode of the season. It'll be a long wait, but I have faith that it'll be worth it. Prediction 4. We will see more classic bounty hunters than just Boba Fett. Again, for this one, I have absolutely no evidence. It's really just a gut feeling. Moff Gideon is going to likely place an even higher bounty on the child, and this may draw the interest of some of the elite bounty hunters the galaxy has to offer. I'm talking Bossk, Dengar, maybe IG-88. Not only would these bounty hunters provide the Mandalorian with a serious challenge, but it would be so cool to see them in action for the first time in live action. Prediction 5. Moff Gideon will capture the child at the end of Season 2. I truly believe that Season 2 will end in a darker fashion than Season 1. What could be darker than the beloved child falling into the vile hands of Moff Gideon? Well, the child dying would be pretty dark, but there's absolutely no way the child ever dies. Watto would sooner accept Republic credits, and Mustafar would freeze over before that happens. Rather, it's much more likely that he'll just be captured as the season comes to a close, leaving us on one hell of a cliffhanger. So those were my 5 big predictions for Season 2 of The Mandalorian. It's only a few days away, so be sure to leave your predictions in the comments below. It's always such a blast to read what you guys have to say. Be sure to check back here after each episode of The Mandalorian for an episode breakdown. We'll be doing those all season long. And anyway, I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the future, folks.